Hi, this is Erling with Travel Trail Sale, and these are your top state park news stories for August 2023. Our first state park stories for August come from Iowa, where two state park campgrounds have recently reopened after undergoing significant renovations. The campground at Lake Akabe State Park has been closed since 2021. It's now open and you're able to reserve campsites even while the work is ongoing. But it sounds like they've significantly improved the campsites. There are 52 full hookup sites, 41 more with 30 and 50 amp electricity, and a youth group camping site. In addition to the campground improvements, the shoreline and beach area have also been improved. Sounds like a great campground to check out. Can't wait to visit Lake Akabe State Park. Also in Iowa, Pikes Peak State Park Campground has also recently reopened. After improvements to widen the sites and add amenities, there are now 6 full hookup sites, 54 sites with 30 and 50 amp electricity, and 2 youth group sites. They also repaved the roads. You can find out more information about these improvements at the Iowa State Parks on the Iowa DNR website. The campground at Roosevelt State Park in Mississippi will be temporarily closing. Starting September 5th of 2023, all the campsites and campground bathhouses will be closed. The plan is to upgrade and improve the campground. Now the day use portions of the state park will still be open, and it sounds like there's a lot of fun things to do here. Hiking trails, disc golf, and other fun things to do. If you do want to stay overnight, the cabins and the lodge will still be available. So we can't wait to hear all about the improvements coming at Roosevelt State Park. Watch this space and we'll try and share details as we learn them. We've been sharing some stories about how state parks are working to improve accessibility so that more people can enjoy outdoors. Our story this month comes from the Minnesota State Park System. Last year, they started pilot testing an all-terrain track chair system at 5 of the state parks. Now these chairs allow people who may be mobility impaired to access hiking trails. It's a great way to be able to enjoy nature. And apparently it's been successful enough that they're adding 8 additional all-terrain track chairs to 8 state parks this summer, bringing the total up to 13. These chairs will be available free of charge. You can reserve them in advance at the Minnesota DNR Track Chair website. You will, however, still need to access the park, which requires either a day pass or an annual pass. If you've tried one of these chairs, we'd love to know how it works out. Please leave a comment. Nebraska is considering raising the cost of visiting its state parks. They may raise the day and annual park permit rates starting on January 1st, 2024. State residents would pay an additional $1 for a day pass and an additional $5 for an annual pass. If you're not a Nebraska resident, you'd pay an additional $2 to visit the state park for a day or an additional $10 for an annual pass. The price increases are going to be considered at an upcoming meeting of the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission when they meet August 4th. What are your thoughts on price increases at the state parks in Nebraska? Every month, we try and highlight some of the fun things that are happening at state parks. And it's actually a challenge. There are so many fun activities happening in state parks all across the country. Picking just one can be a challenge. This month we've decided to highlight the Arts in the Parks program happening this month in Ohio. Throughout the month, there will be arts workshops in several Ohio state parks. You could learn about poetry, soundscapes, dancing, or nature. It's a partnership between the Ohio Arts Council and the Ohio DNR. Sites include Burr Oak, Deer Creek, Mohican, Salt Fork, and Shawnee State Parks. For more information, check out the Arts in the Parks website. Are you enjoying these state park news stories? We sure hope you are and appreciate that you've stopped by. If you like the content we're sharing, please give us a like. And if you have things happening in the state parks near you, we'd love to hear all about it. Please leave us a comment so we can find out about the things happening in state parks in your neck of the woods. Thanks again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon.